There are three windows present in the current view. The map of the crisis situation. Then we have the last stable value. These are the measurements coming from sensors, sensor networks, or other types of values. Temperature, humidity, etc. Third window is the message table, and this shows the exchange messages, alarm levels, requests, etc. Everything is connected, so when clicking on one of the messages, it will mirror it on the map. The idea is to have several windows on one or more screens, such that all of the relevant information is easily observed by a response manager, in order to provide easier decision making and communication. Let us see how this works by showing only some message exchanges. So the situation is the following. It is raining heavily and there is a potential for a flood situation in an area shown. The C2-SENSE system is active and we observe how the situation is unfolding. So here we will see some messages or some information coming in, and we will see how it actually mirrors on the left hand side here on the map. So we see that the new bulletin is available of the flood situation, which tells you that the risk level of flooding is moderate. Now we also see that there is a new response manager connected to the C2-SENSE system. This is fire department and it's located here. And this is actually shown by a symbol. Further on, the messages are coming and we see also that the alarm level has increased to the second level. We continue and we see also that there is a new sensor network present for monitoring the flood situation. This is located here and shown with this icon. So when clicking here we can see that it's actually sensor network. Further on we get a message that all roads are functional. Now flooding situation is moderate, which is a message actually sent from the sensor network based on calculations. Now there is water level limit exceeded as is set by the message here, again sent actually by, let's say it's sent by a sensor. So now we see that there is a water level threshold which is breached. Further on, we see there are 5 citizens in need. And where are they? They are located here, as shown by this icon. If we click on this icon here, we can observe what is connected to this icon, or we can also observe who has sent this message. We have citizens in need, so we are able to send a rescue to this particular location. Now there is flooding in progress. So this area is starting to get flooded. As we see here, the message alarm is that flooding is in progress. Also shown here, but also shown on the last value tables as well. Further on, we see that the water level limit is also exceeded in one particular place. The next event is that we have a fire in the house, or in some particular house, which also need to be dealt with. Now we have that evacuation is actually in progress in this particular area which is flooded. And at the end of this scenario, we have that a road is also blocked as well. So what we see is that only these three tools are helping us to get an overview of what is actually going on the field. Those three windows are not the only one which are needed in order to really handle such a situation, but this is the current level of emergency maps tools which is functioning. In the current version of the emergency maps tool, we have possibility to show the values as they are changing with a tool such as the line graph. In this particular line graph, you could choose what kind of parameters or what kind of sensor values you want to observe through time, and it plots the values as, for example, here, which is quite stable, or it gives you the values which are more variable here. You can observe water level, you can observe other things, and also we will have in near future we will also have some simple prediction models which will maybe give you the amount of time it takes for water in order to reach a particular level. So this is a first version which will be further developed. The look of these components will be optimized to be on one or more screens, and the architecture behind all of this, including the logic behind the OOIs, is really important.